Hello my friend and welcome to Enjoy Chess channel. I'm a candidate chess master and in this video I'm going to play a rapid chess game on chess.com. My rating is currently 2567, so this is the first day to reach back to 2600 in chess.com. My opponent is from Brazil. They have great football players and also great chess players. We have the English attack. I'm going to explain all of the moves from the first move. So he plays g3. Here I'm going to play e5 to prevent d4 once and for all. And now g6. I'm also going to fianchetto the bishop on this diagonal. Now I'm going to play knight e7. Okay. Castle, castle. It's the setup that I have in mind. So I don't put the knight on f6 because it hinders the bishop. So maybe d6 castle, this is what I have in mind. But when I castle, I also have some threats. Like for example, to go for e4. Right now it doesn't work because he takes on g7. But maybe in some positions I have tactics. Okay, e3, still now castle. Now e4 is a big threat. So if he falls for it, what happens if I play e4? Am I going to win the game? Bishop g7, ef3. Bishop takes here, I'll take here. Okay, let me calculate. If I play e4, he cannot move the knight because I will take the bishop. So he takes on g7. I'll take on f3. If he takes back, I'll take back. I won 2 pieces. So he should take on f8. Okay? Or move with the bishop, but he's going to lose a piece, whatever. If he takes on f8, I'll take on g2. If he takes back, I'll take back. And I won 2 pieces for a rook. And if he takes on e7, I will take, so I'll go with e4. e4 is a winning move in this position. I might win this game very quickly. So now now I will double check because I still can play here. So no problem. I will take here. If he takes on f8, I'll take here. If he takes on e7, I'll take here. I guess he needs to give up the 2 piece for the rook. So the best for him is after ef3, bishop f8, fg2 is to take back. And then I will take, and okay, he won a rook. But yeah, a rook and a pawn for 2 pieces. So this is what we will get. He can also play bishop f6, trying to checkmate me. Now he should take here. That's what he should do. Because if he takes on e7, I will take on here, and I'm a piece up. A piece, there is no, you cannot come back from a piece. But when you just lose and it's a big exchange, I will call it a big exchange. When you lose 2 pieces for a rook, it's a big exchange. 2 pieces usually works better. So 64 casas. You can also see here that it says +2 because now white is +2. Yeah, in chess.com there you can also see it from here, but I don't know if it's a good idea. But yeah, it's +2. Okay, but when he takes, I will take here, and it will be, in theory it will be 0-0, like nothing. But if he in the practical terms, 2 pieces are very stronger than a bishop. I will analyze the game later, so no worries. And I lost this rating in the past few days. I was so upset. Now I'm also upset with the situation currently going on the world and in my country. Human life is in danger for real. My family, everyone, my friends. It's a very hard situation. It was from the January like this. And also I played against some opponents that I don't know. I don't want to go into details, but there are some strange levels of play sometimes when I play against opponents on chess.com. I guess I will take with king, so to be able to play d5 and open up the game. If I will take with the queen, he will play knight c3 and prevent d5. I can play d6, but Why not to get d5? So king takes f8 to get d5 in the next move. Now what we have, as you can see, it says nothing. It's what am I talking about? I'm going to play d5 in this position. So if he takes, I will take back. I want to free up my pieces. Now I can play bishop f5, but no, he takes. And if I take back, he will take. And if I take back, he will play e4. So I will lose something. So bishop f5 doesn't exist. But okay, bishop e6 is good enough. Bishop e6 is a good enough move. I don't want to decide because knight coming to e4. Still, I don't like it so much. Okay, he's trying to... Nice move. I will call it a nice move, this move. Maybe I underestimated this move. Because now I have to make action. If I take here... Yeah, I guess I should take here. And I secure this d4 square. Yeah, let's take it. If he takes with here, yeah, he has this line, but d3 is weak. I didn't take here because I didn't want to give him knight takes e4. So this is reducing that option. Okay, queen d4 is also a move to trade and to go to a endgame type. But do I want to go into endgame in this position? Look, I have a knight and a bishop for this rook, for example, let's say. And he has also a pawn, which is this pawn. So this is the difference in material that we have right now. But if I exchange, rooks are going to be stronger in the endgame. So I'm going to prevent this exchange by putting this knight on this outpost. Some people will call it outpost, but some people are saying that it's on the... Now queen d2, if he wants to give a check, I don't mind so much. I can also go king g7, but I don't mind to just allow him this check. Queen d7. In Italy, ambulance's voices. I don't know. How is it in your country? Maybe it makes sense. They should be this loud. I don't know. It's not like this in Iran. Okay, to allow him to come. And also, if I play king g7, what is queen g5? You need to be careful. Even if your position is very good, you still need to be careful. Like if I play b6, he might come into e5 check. So it's not crystal clear right now. What should I do? Queen g5. Yeah, I can also play queen c7, maybe not. Position is not easy. I guess he was lucky. I don't know. Whenever I have tactics, people get lucky with it, but it is what it is. But then I can play queen d7, no? Yeah, I'll go king g7 first. So if he comes queen g5, I'll go queen to d7. I allow him to take here because I have bishop h3 check. So this is what I prepared. I have 5.5 minutes and he has 6.5 minutes. So he is up 1 minute on the clock. So yes, as I told you, this is the first day to reach back to 2600. As many of you know, I was 2600 some times ago, but I lost some ratings. I will be back, no worries. Queen to d7, bishop h3 is a threat. Okay, this is strange. Now it's becoming a little bit strange because now, okay, what to do? Let's focus on ourselves. It's hard to say it. I don't know if f5 is a move or not. Because f5 is in some kind of way, but it's a little bit risky, I can tell you that. Should I go for b5? No, he will just take it. Rook h1, what was that? I like f5. It might backfire, but I don't think so. Because his king, if I create a chaos on the light square, it might get problematic. And one interesting thing to let you know that Yeah, this was what I expecting, but now I can go rook f8. Yeah, I want to go rook f8 and then I will talk. One thing that I wanted you to know, that you can also watch this video in double, like whatever language you have. Now I can take. Wants to take here, yeah. We need to calculate, guys. So yeah, you can watch it in Italian, in other languages also. So if you are interested, fe4, you should take it with knight. This is hanging g5. Let me just play this h6 move. I want to prevent this knight from coming to g5, this queen from coming to g5. My position is good. He doesn't know what to do. He's just playing on my clock. This is obvious. So I'm trying to not allow that. So in settings, you can watch it in different language. This channel is available for that. So some of you might not be interested in watching it in English, or you want to practice another language. I don't know. Some of you are Italian, some of you from other countries. So you can watch it in those also. I don't think there is Persian or Kurdish or my language here still on YouTube, but maybe in your future, maybe if you watch this video 2 years from now, you can watch it in those languages. Okay, I was expecting something like this, but now I can go knight c6. If I take here, what is it? Yeah, let's just play fast, guys. I don't have all the time in the world. I want to go g5. I don't have all the time in the world. That's the reality that I need to know. So g5 is a move. fe4 now is an option. If he takes back, I don't know what's next. Okay, there. Maybe let's jump in. Let's jump in. Let's see. And maybe f4 take knight d3 is an option. But now I can play knight d3 actually. And I will take here. Okay, the queen is hanging, guys. The queen is hanging. No, I just forgot. Queen c2 was a joke. But okay, we both were playing so fast. Yeah, maybe because of this, I have lost many accuracies in this game. Let's see the game review. Good game, Kazas. You played fair, at least. Okay. No miss even no miss. 90%. Okay, 2650, 90%. And he was 2050 his rating. Gideon played well in this game. Some people were playing less powerful when they play against stronger players. 0 brilliant moves, 10 best moves, 7 for him, 3 mistakes for him. I played a good game, but let's see. Okay, so against knight f3, what are you supposed to do? If you just go d5, you might expect some g3, d4 transposing back to queen's gambit. So against knight f3, you need to play cleverly. I play c5 because if my opponent goes for e4, I'm okay with it. He cannot go to d4 anymore, at least right now. So he went for c4 and then knight c6. So now it transposes, for example, to this even. So I'm also okay with this line. With lines like this. As you saw in the game, I played this. So you need to find similar lines together. e5, so this is why I said, if, for example, if I play g6 here, he can go d4. I don't like it. So maybe I allow it in some games, but in this game, no. So you played bishop g2, g6, and b3. This is so-called double fianchetto. I played bishop g7. e4 is also possible. Yeah, because of f5 most probably. Or bishop g7, knight c3. Probably knight f6, d5 is also on the spot. So this is better maybe, but bishop g7 do the job. e3. And now castle. And after this, castle is a big mistake. and e4 wins the game. Yeah, it's just like this. This tactic, you need to be familiar with it, or you calculate it. So this is what queen f8 may be better, d5 was good, bishop e6 was good, take on c4, okay. Unless I lose some advantage, the moves are good. You need to play good enough moves. You don't need to play the best moves. Like queen d7 is good, f5, okay, it was not a bad decision. Rook f8, still a good decision. h6 also nice. Queen f4, knight c6, knight to e5. Yeah, the only way to improve here is to take the queen. So that's, of course, was better, but still, this is winning. So this was the game. What I can improve is time management. 3 minutes. I spent 6.5 minutes, more than that. 6.5 minutes on a game which didn't need like this. I mean, I need to have 6 minutes here. So time is what I need to improve. But it's very hard. It's easier to be said than done. But this is the takeaway from this game, and that this double fianchetto not always works. If your opponent plays this like this against you, you can shut down their bishops. And this tactic, remember, this tactic also in this game, and calculation is the most important thing. I am 2579. As you can see, I'm a Fide Candidate master here. Enjoy chess and live. Let me see. I decreased in all of these, but let me see. I'm number 213 in the world, so I will play to get that. But the most important thing is to learn and enjoy. I hope it was the case for you. If this is the case, please write down in the comments to cheer me up, and remember always to enjoy chess and